Pause for a moment, my child. This instant is not an accident. There is a deep, steady peace intended for you and a strength that has always lived within you. A word is now being spoken directly to the part of you that longs for clarity and a fresh understanding of your unique path. What is being offered is stability, an inner stillness that settles every worry, and a clear inner knowing that lets doubt fall away. Your journey is unfolding in a beautiful way, and it is time to truly see how far you have already come so you can step into a new chapter, not with hesitation, but with profound confidence. Tonight, allow these truths to fill your whole being. If it feels difficult to see your progress, stop and remember where you began, because you may be much further along than you think. Hold this understanding close with quiet confidence, knowing your deepest hopes are welcomed, and that your needs are fully known, even before you express them. As you calm your mind and listen deeply, you will sense a lifting strength, a fresh beginning taking root, and a quiet that settles over your worries. Hold firmly to these truths, my beloved, in both easy and demanding times, for they are yours to keep. A constant care is holding you steady, offering a peace that goes beyond words and an inner clarity that dissolves every shadow. A fresh chapter is near, and you will enter it with new inner strength, free from paralyzing doubt and worry. While others may struggle with discomfort, you will move forward with steady, confident steps, safely held within a watchful nearness from which nothing can separate you. When darkness appears and you seek peace, know that you are not alone and that every part of your journey is being guided toward your highest good. Each morning, you can wake with a renewed sense of hope and readiness for the day. Let the quiet of night soften you, teaching you the benefit of slowing down, breathing deeply, and relying on this constant help until your peaceful thoughts reveal just how close this presence truly is. Even when worries and questions remain, you are invited to bring your fears, desires, and doubts into this safe space. There is gentle work happening on your behalf, setting things right even when you cannot yet see it, preparing what comes next with great care. In stillness, your inner resilience is being strengthened and you are being made ready for what lies ahead. Even if you do not feel it immediately, a loving intention is unfolding, and your steady trust will bring its own clear reward. The plans being formed for you flow from deep love and a hopeful vision, leading toward a future more wonderful than you can imagine. No deep desire of yours is forgotten. Every silent wish, every moment of sadness, every act of letting go is received and reshaped into something good. These experiences become joy, kindness, and living proof of constant, watchful care. Let this present stillness root itself deeply within you, carrying its peace into everything that follows. Hold this clear truth close and let it guide your choices. You are continually surrounded by steady help each day. My beloved, quiet your racing thoughts, because what is being given to you now carries true weight. A permanent shift has just taken place in the deepest layers of reality as these words reach you, and something new has begun for your life. This is not a distant promise or something reserved for when you feel fully ready. It is for right here and right now. Many overlook this simple reality. The long season you have walked through, the delays, obstacles, and silent stretches, was never punishment. It was a time of deep inner preparation. Something vital has been placed within you, and soon it will be clear in your everyday experience. Before long, you will see 3 specific avenues of renewal that you never thought to look for. Yet first, it is important to grasp why such a major change required such a thorough inner foundation. As this message concludes within you, you will understand why your struggles lasted as they did, what is now drawing near, and the single choice that activates everything. Stay present with this process, because together we will confirm what is true for your path. If you sense a strong stirring inside, or feel an unusual closeness right now, let that awareness lead you. It is a sign of readiness. Recognize that you are part of something larger than yourself, and that you are never meant to walk this path entirely alone. The reality is that you have been living beneath your true inner strength, not because of any flaw or lack of belief, but because your established patterns were not built for what is happening now. Imagine trying to grasp complex new insights, using only outdated ways of thinking. It strains and stalls because it cannot receive what it was never designed to hold. That image reflects your journey up to this point. Now, see how everything connects. Your entire inner framework is about to be elevated. How you think, how you notice what is happening around you, and how you navigate your existence. Once this transformation is complete, the limits that once defined you will no longer hold the same power. This shift will entirely reshape how you view new beginnings. A deep internal transformation needs full inner readiness. It asks for your willingness and invites you to release your former self so you can open to who you are being guided to become. This can be unsettling because stepping into this new self requires letting go of certain bonds that cannot stretch with your expanding identity. It means releasing comfortable routines and old thought patterns that once felt safe, but now keep you restricted. Understand this pattern. Before any deep outward manifestation, there is inner preparation. Before rising higher, there is foundational work. Before a true fresh start, there is surrender. What is new is not given to hearts unwilling to release what has already fulfilled its purpose. Now, my beloved, reflect honestly. Do not brush this aside. What are you still holding that you were asked to release long ago? What seeming security has turned into a cage? What outdated image of yourself are you trying to protect when you are being invited to expand? This truth will either free you or test you, because your progress is slowed by your reluctance to let go of what no longer serves you. There is one specific thing you will be asked to release very soon, and that will be made known to you in due time. First, recognize the nature of this change, because here lies its power. You are not being asked to become someone entirely different. You are being called back to who you have always been, beneath old hurts, unmet hopes, and lingering worries. This renewal is not about stacking new traits on top of you, but about restoring what was originally intended. It is a gentle removal of what never truly belonged, so your authentic self can emerge clearly. Before your life began, you were known. Before your first breath, you were marked with a specific purpose, carrying unique strengths crafted for your path. Yet life tried to twist that essence. Hardship sought to reshape your inner view and persuade you that struggle would always define you. This is not the truth. From this moment, your journey back to wholeness is being set in motion. See how deep this renewal runs, my precious one. You are being led back to your truest, simplest self. Heavy feelings of shame are being loosened. The ache of being unseen is being lifted, and the belief in your own limitations is being gently dismantled. The marks of what you once called mistakes are being wiped away, and the harsh echo of others' opinions is being quieted. When this renewal is complete, you will move through life with a clear mind and a power that will surprise even you. This deep transformation appears in 3 distinct expressions. Many people experience 1 or 2 of them, but there is a third that changes everything at the root. Before this time of speaking ends within you, you will see how to make all 3 real in your life. First, your way of seeing is being restored. This is not just about physical sight. It has to do with your deepest awareness and how you understand truth. You have often looked through a narrow lens, seeing obstacles where pathways were actually open, seeing enemies where allies were present, and assuming dead ends where alternative routes had been made. Now, what has always been available to you is becoming clearer. You are being guided to notice help you previously missed, directions you overlooked, allies you dismissed, and opportunities you doubted. As your discernment sharpens, everything begins to shift. You start to see what has truly been prepared for you, and your path becomes less shaped by surface impressions and more directed by what holds real substance. However, there is a necessary step here, and this is often where many pause their own growth. To see clearly, your perception must be freed from inner blocks. Deep understanding cannot flow through lenses tinted by resentment, bitterness, or old wounds. If every experience is filtered through past pain, reality becomes distorted. Ask yourself honestly, what perspective do you cling to that warps how you see? Is it a belief that you are always alone, a habit of comparing yourself to others, a sense of dread about the future? Whatever it is, you are now called to let it go. The path forward demands a clarity that cannot arrive while you hold on to twisted viewpoints. There is also a second profound truth being revealed to you now. The natural influence you carry is growing stronger. This influence is not for controlling people, but for dissolving old patterns that block growth and for shaping the very atmosphere around you. You have been given the strength to move through challenges and to stand firm against anything meant to diminish you, with your core spirit remaining untouched. This inner power is already part of who you are, but many never activate it because they do not recognize its magnitude. Understand this. You are not a fragile soul waiting to be rescued. You are a messenger of deep understanding, entrusted with real impact. Picture someone stepping into a chaotic situation to restore order those causing the chaos. Recognize an authority that does not need loud proof. They respond to the quiet certainty, the clear presence, and the natural strength that person carries. This is a picture of your standing within the unseen layers of life. You hold the ability to stop what harms you and to release what helps you thrive, to silence inner and outer voices that oppose your well-being and to affirm what is being spoken within you, to close pathways that opposition has built and to open ways that have long been denied. Yet there is a crucial insight about genuine influence. Power without integrity becomes dangerous. This is why you have known difficulty, loneliness, and seasons of waiting. Hardship, resistance, and delayed outcomes have all been allowed so that a strong inner foundation could form, able to hold the level of influence now emerging. Great power in the hands of someone unfamiliar with humility nearly always leads to self-importance, and pride consistently comes before a fall. So, my precious one, be deeply honest with yourself. Are you ready for the kind of impact that is approaching? This effect will sometimes call you to act in hidden ways, to give without recognition, and to follow guidance without applause. If that feels unacceptable, some work remains before you are fully prepared for what is being released. Still, there is a third deep truth, one that many never fully grasp, and it has the power to reshape not just your life, but the lives of those who come after you. The very purpose placed within you is being elevated. Everything you have lived through until now was groundwork. What is approaching is your true work, larger than you imagined, more significant than you expected, more demanding than you guessed, yet richer and more fulfilling than you have ever dared hope. Old wisdom whispers a challenging instruction. Expand your inner capacity. Stretch beyond familiar limits, hold nothing back, strengthen your connections, and fortify your center. You are being expanded in what you can accomplish, in how far your impact can reach, in how deeply you can understand, and in how strong your inner core can become. Know this well. My precious one, the calling you are about to step into requires a level of inner strength you do not yet fully possess. That is why you have been entrusted with smaller responsibilities first, why preparation has happened in quieter, less visible times, and why refining experiences have visited you. The larger purpose that is now emerging would have overwhelmed the earlier version of you. Think of the ways forward you once chased that stayed closed. Those paths were not blocked to punish you, but because a doorway was being crafted that fits only you. A gateway exists, shaped for your particular journey. And once you walk through it, you will understand why other roads never felt. They were never yours to take. Recognize this about your next stage. Some relationships cannot go with you into this new space. Moving forward will require choices that may seem strange to those who cannot yet feel what you sense inside. It will call for a confidence that appears fragile to people who trust only what they can see. Are you willing to meet these demands? Every advance asks something specific of you. This next shift asks you to release anything that does not align with where you are being led. Soon the exact thing you must let go of will be shown clearly. But first, the inner conflict needs to be addressed. My beloved, your inner landscape is known. One part of you longs for the next step, while another part feels deep fear about it. This tension is a natural human experience, but it must not decide your actions. Pay attention to the false words that rise up when something new is stirred for you. You are not ready. You cannot do this. You will fail like before. People will judge you. You will lose what you have. If you agree with these lies, you will stop what is being offered and stay bound in a life that was never meant to be permanent. Remember this. You have not been given a spirit of terror, but of inner power, gentle love, and clear-minded awareness. The uneasiness about your future does not come from truth. It is the voice of fear trying to keep you in a place from which you have already been freed. So now, my child, a choice stands before you. Will you welcome this advancement or refuse it because of hesitation? Will you step into this new beginning or remain in a finished chapter because it feels familiar? Will you trust the path being revealed within or cling only to what your eyes can see? In this very moment, a turning is possible. Your decision here shapes what you experience next. When you agree with this unfolding, the response comes not slowly or in fragments, but with surprising speed. At the right time, action is taken with a force that exceeds ordinary expectations. Understand how this works, my precious one. Events do not move according to your schedule. They unfold in precise timing. When that timing meets your willingness, swift change appears that defies typical explanation. Doors that long felt sealed open freely. Meaningful connections form that you did not arrange. Support arrives that you did not hunt for. And a gentle favor rests on you that you did not earn through effort. Opportunities surface without you having to chase them. When your life is moved forward in this way, it is not just that existing things improve. What is entirely new comes into view. Yet there is a core insight behind all this, one many miss while waiting for guidance, because moving too fast and unprepared can cause things to fall apart. You are asked to handle this advancement with care. This is why care has been taken with you in unseen places, why you were guided through hardship, and why your inner nature has been shaped in hidden seasons. You have been made ready to receive more, to steward it with wisdom, to give freely, to lead with humility, and to flourish with clear intention. With that in mind, here is a simple way to respond that can anchor this shift in practical reality. First, set yourself apart for a while today. Reflect on your thoughts, words, actions, and truest feelings. Ask for anything that could hinder your movement forward to be removed. If you are guided to fast from food for a time, but do not carry old weights with you into this new beginning. Second, identify one thing you must release before the day ends a relationship, habit, mindset, or worry, and consciously let it go. Speak it out, that it no longer has the power to hinder your path. Declare aloud your acceptance of this advancement, that you embrace what is starting. Surrender fear, release comfort, and step fully into the renewed self being prepared within you. Fourth, dedicate time this week to reflecting on insights about inner transformation and becoming new, allowing deeper truth to reshape how you think about who you are becoming. Fifth, complete the last instruction you know you were given. Do not wait for a fresh direction while the previous one remains unfinished. Your next step is often hidden in the inner guidance you have overlooked. Guard your inner quiet. Stop taking in what fuels old patterns. Refuse ideas that hold you back, and gently distance yourself from voices that weaken your confidence. Draw near instead to words that confirm what is being made real inside you. Write down what you sense moving forward within you, your thoughts, feelings, and inner directions, so that these truths are clear and may one day help others. As your journey expands, your capacity to bring kindness and encouragement to others will grow too. This very expansion will give you more to share. Find at least one heart to lift up this week. Share your time, resources, and help. Join in someone else's development, because what is being stirred in you is not just for you alone. Prepare your surroundings for what is new. Bring order to your immediate space. Nurture peace in your daily life, and create room for what is about to rise. Confidence leads you to act even before you see the outcome. Inner certainty prepares for what is promised long before it appears. Now, my beloved, speak your purpose. Let your words carry strength. Let your inner knowing deepen, and let your truest self connect with the good approaching your life. Declare that you are ready for a deeper emergence beginning within you now, that you release every limit you once accepted as fixed, and that you are no longer held back. Affirm that your vision is widening, your inner sight is clearing, and you recognize a larger reality and deeper meaning in what you experience. State that you move with clearer intention. Set aside what does not truly support you, and welcome what is meant for you. Affirm that you touch your world with calm confidence and resolve, embracing the bigger purpose now revealing itself. Recognize that you are seen, that you are prepared, and that you stand ready for what is unfolding. Declare that every tie, habit, and thought that does not belong to your renewed path is released without struggle and with gratitude. Let it be known that fear will not slow your steps. You move with confidence, trust the way things unfold, and act without paralyzing doubt. Announce that new roots are growing, new bonds are forming, provision is appearing, kindness surrounds you, and the natural flow of life is strong. You are no longer who you once were. You are becoming the person you were always meant to be. The past is receding, and what is new is rising. Commit to walking this deeper journey with insight, humility, and honesty, honoring what is placed in your care. Welcome a rapid unfolding of events, where what once felt far away comes near, and what seemed impossible stands before you. Turn away any dim or limiting presence that tries to hinder your growth. Acknowledge that no restrictive energy aimed at your transformation will prevail. Declare that this is your moment to realign your direction, that your life is being brought back to its truest nature, and that you fully embrace this. Step into the full expression of your real self, seen, significant, expanding, and living with quiet certainty. Know that your personal rising will serve as a guidepost, helping others trust their own journey. Your transformation will point them toward the source of all true change. You do not wait for permission or external approval. You move because you know this is real. This deeper revealing is unfolding now. You affirm that it is underway, unburdened, and set in motion. My child, hold these realities as we speak them together. Your true longing and open heart are fully seen. You are never without guidance, never without supportive presence, and are continually being shaped into your complete self. You offer yourself to the way things are being revealed for you. You receive this truth as something that arrived exactly when your spirit was ready, not just as inspiring sound, but as a call to movement. Even as you take in these words, subtle adjustments are being made, restoring balance and preparing your way. You agree with what is beginning in you, and invite the completion of the deeper journey that has already been set in motion within your life. Let go of all that no longer supports your journey. Make space for what truly resonates within you. Allow your vision to sharpen so you perceive with true clarity. Strengthen your resolve so your actions are guided by clear intention. Walk a path that feels straightforward and let your life gain deeper meaning. Receive the courage to face what feels daunting and know that tonight I reveal to everyone listening exactly what must be released before the day ends. I illuminate the bonds that hold you back, the habits that confine, the ideas that limit, and I bestow the inner strength you need to let go with peaceful acceptance, trusting that what's offered in exchange is always more abundant. I remove your doubts, quiet your apprehensions, and dissolve any hesitations. I break the grip of anything that tries to keep you tethered to your old self. I open the door to freedom, to heightened awareness, and to quick progress on your path. In this very moment, clear signs will manifest, marks of personal growth, new ways of seeing, unexpected opportunities, genuine connections, and the immediate arrival of what you've been waiting for. However you encounter these gifts, recognize their truth and let them strengthen your confidence. In them, find evidence of my unwavering focus on you. I grant you a peaceful presence for meeting what emerges, wisdom to steer through unfamiliar directions, a strong inner foundation to keep you authentic as you transform, generosity to extend blessings to others, and readiness to step forward or remain still according to my guidance. These declarations are sincere. Your release, your foundation, and your transformation are granted. Place your trust in what unfolds for your highest benefit. If these words resonate deeply within, if you sense my guidance reaching you today, respond swiftly. Acknowledge these truths within yourself and make a clear promise to receive what is being revealed. Let this serve as your vow to say yes to whatever appears. Show your readiness to advance. As you truly understand the gravity of these words, I will continue to unveil what is coming, and your attention will serve you well. Pass this message along to those who need genuine encouragement, those unable to progress, those waiting for change, those in need of confirmation that their fresh beginning has already arrived. Live with unwavering intention. Be direct in your outlook, and remember, I am reshaping your life. Accept this profound change. Pay careful attention to it, and allow it to foster the growth I intend for you. The transformation is unfolding now. Be truly open to it. My spirit connects with you in this instant. What happens next is significant for your near future and for every crucial step ahead. An important communication reaches you now, one that is extraordinary, weighty, and cannot be ignored. I declare that the change in your resources starts tomorrow. But first, internalize this message, accept its truth, and let it prepare you for what's coming. Your environment is subtly changing even now. Invisible help is moving nearer to support your household and your efforts. Yet, remain vigilant. With every meaningful step forward comes a test, and with every critical turning point, there is guidance that determines whether your path opens or keeps you waiting. Listen closely. I am revealing the reasons behind the resistance, opposition, and struggle you faced. Tomorrow is chosen for your breakthrough, but only if your spirit heeds this warning today. For a long while, a subtle opposing force has quietly worked against your prosperity, sowing discouragement, generating confusion, causing setbacks, draining your strength and resources, laying traps to exhaust you. Still, you persevered. You kept moving forward without giving up. Even when despair felt close, you held on to faith. Because of your commitment and resilience, I have taken notice. Your plea reached me, and the tears you've shed have shown your readiness for what is approaching. But listen carefully. Before your advancement arrives tomorrow, there is something hidden, and it is vital that you uncover it. It's not your adversaries or critics, nor your efforts, nor circumstances, nor missed opportunities. The greatest risk has been a particular mindset, outlook, or invisible burden that held you back without being noticed. This must come to an end today, for fresh beginnings cannot thrive under stale mentalities. I am renewing your perspective, clarifying your thoughts, cleansing your spirit and removing all traces of limitation, fear, and doubt. If your hands are full of worry, they cannot take hold of what I bring. Therefore, understand this tonight. I am lifting your worries about money, releasing the regret of past errors, calming your restless mind, and freeing you from the notion that hardship or misfortune is inevitable. You are not rejected, forgotten, or left behind. You are being prepared for the next breakthrough. These pauses you have experienced were not denials. They were purposeful arrangements, protective interventions, precise timings so that no person, no negative power, and no shadow can claim credit for what I am about to do in your life. There is more wisdom for you before the new day begins. A certain darkness has hovered over your affairs, hindering movement, clouding prospects, obscuring possibilities, subtly affecting those meant to help you. This force brought doubt, confusion, and delay, altering your path unexpectedly. But tonight, that obstruction ends. Its purpose is finished. Its harmful influence vanishes. My presence now floods your space, initiating your forward movement. I see constraints falling away, obstacles making room for opportunity, burdens lifting from your spirit, uncertainty fading from your mind. What has been locked away will now emerge. What has been held back will come forth. What was slow will now flow swiftly. Prepare your spirit to welcome these changes. Make space inside. For every blessing to settle in its place, not let these words take root deep within, preparing you for what's next. Your heart must be open, willing to receive. Listen closely to my voice. Before dawn, your final task is to examine your inner readiness to embody this core truth. Release resentment against those who mishandled your resources. Liberate yourself from the grievance against anyone who failed to repay or honor their obligation. Forgive the one who misled, betrayed, or exploited your kindness. Your new beginning is near. Provision will come to you in surprising ways. Opportunities will arise. Kindness will meet you, and what you need will arrive at your home. I give my word tomorrow, not later. I will clear the way for your abundance, with no one able to interfere. Be vigilant. Do not waste tomorrow's goodness by slipping back into old habits, reconnecting with harmful influences, or investing energy in ventures that lack my blessing. This advancement is more than material gain. It brings wisdom, discipline, keen perception, and clear direction direct from my spirit. You will receive what is needed to flourish enough to build and endure beyond the challenges. Prepare inwardly. Quiet your thoughts. Purify your motives. Release fear. Let go of what's past and open yourself to accept. Tomorrow, advancement will come. Transformation will begin. New direction will emerge. Blessings will become evident. Do not succumb to fear or doubt. Embrace what unfolds and walk confidently into the life I've designed for you. This progress is not only about what fills your hands, but about the readiness of your spirit. Inner preparation matters most. The work of releasing, of making space, is my way of bringing you to your fullest and brightest purpose. Trust and embrace this process. The transformation is underway. Accept it. Walk in it. You have heard my voice, and let my truth settle within, setting aside fear and welcoming my peace. Your future is not a place for worry, but a space designed for your greatest good. Share your understanding with others who need a reversal and freedom. Return to my presence daily. Walk with me. Let my wisdom guide you. You are part of a faithful community that seeks my insight. Seal this message in your spirit. Affirm it in your own words, or simply say, Amen, to mark it as your own.